welcome back. Actually, I haven't even gone anywhere. I'm just starting a new episode here. This is episode 2 of my first playthrough of Nioh. My name's Ryan. If you're here, I appreciate you even taking some time to click on the video. It means a lot. Yeah, we're here in the castle. Got looted up, and I'm just gonna continue going through and see where everything leads. I guess I could have I could have ended the episode right here because I found a checkpoint. Yeah, I guess I'll press that. Nice. Alright, so we escaped from prison. It seems that I'm this pirate that was hired by England to get this material called Amrita. And oh jeez.
Using monsters like that to fight wars. Guess they got no more use for us.
So we're trying to find this Amrita because it's powerful. But from the eavesdrop conversation I had last episode, it seems that the Queen doesn't really understand what this Amrita is. But whoever I was eavesdropping on, they seem to want the Amrita and kind of understood its potential.
Oh God! You wanted to kill me from the start.
Entertainment for the people. The citizens have little in the way of leisure activities. Their greatest entertainment takes the form of public executions of criminals. Wow. Whether young or old, rich or poor, not a soul in England would spare mercy for those held captive in the Tower of London. Wow. With a great hunk of meat in one hand and a mug of ale in the other, they would cheer ecstatically when a criminal met his bloody end. How wonderful.
Striking when the opponent is down and helpless. That's what they're trying to do to all of us who fought for Queen and country.
An enemy that is down. Whoops. Okay, final blow. Triangle near a downed enemy. Pressing triangle near a downed enemy will perform a final blow. There is no place for mercy on the battlefield. If an enemy falls, strike when he is vulnerable to finish the fight. Okay. What did I just get? I got something. Oh no, I wanted to switch my weapon. That was it. I don't know though. This battle axe is so powerful. Alright, I'll stick with the battle axe for a little bit. Alright. Let's go. Alright, where do I want to go? I came from out there. Any items in these destroyable boxes, I wonder? Dang, the sword looks cool. It's very thick blade. Very cool. My guy looks cool too. Alright, well, let's take this guy out. Item? No item. Alright, well. Shoot. Let's get some stamina back. He's out of stamina as well, that's good. Oh, that red. I wonder if that red was the triangle move. Dang, I should have let him Um, fall. Okay, the 59. Okay, so when I picked up that item, it had a red arrow downwards, which meant it was worse. I was curious if it was like, oh, did it mean it was worse than my other Runka? But apparently, because it's better than my other one, this is 52. I guess it's just referring to it's worse than the sword, or in this case axe, that I'm currently using. But let's go back to the Runka for a little bit. Let's try it out. I do like the sweepy motion. I feel like it's good for taking out a couple enemies at a time. If I am indeed getting chased. I have a lot of medicines, which is nice.
Damn! I made it all this way for nothing? Oh, I gotta do something. If I jump...
Okay. It's another tutorial. Drop attack with square or triangle in the air. Drop attacks can inflict a great deal of damage to an enemy. However, dropping from a high spot will cause you to take damage as well. Okay. Alright, the damage inflicted will increase with heavier equipment. Oh, interesting. By dropping from a greater height. Oh, so, you know, you'll take some damage if I fall from a high spot, but I will also create more damage on the person that I am striking. Striking at me from above is not a dishonorable attack. On the field of death, it is simply one more touch to stay alive. Well, that philosophy is very reminiscent to a shinobi rather than a samurai. And I just know that from my Sekiro. I love Sekiro. Let's go back to my sword. Oh. William, this way. Okay, but I feel like this is the end. I do kind of remember there being a boss here at the end. Like I mentioned in the last episode, I have played this game through this, just this beginning part, just this castle. I have gotten through that in the past. So I remember that there is a boss there at the end, but I want to make sure I didn't like miss anything. But after I get out of this castle, it is it will be new. Okay, so this was a dead end over here, right? Wait, no, it wasn't. I did forget something. Shoot. Okay, well, let's fight you. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Get some stamina back. Alright, this is actually a good time for my Reiki. Yeah, so I can hit both at once, you know? Oh, I thought that was far. I was far away enough. All right. All right, let's go back to you. Alright, all the, I'm curious of what the, like, it has blue lettering and then yellow lettering for some others. I'm curious. Alright, the battle axe, wow. Oh, it's 82, okay, it's not good. It's not great. Alright, so 53. 57 seems to be my best, for the bastard sword. Getting a little bit item fatigue. A lot of items. Alright, so... yes, okay, so I remember, this is where I looked, and it was like, oh, those guys look tough, and then I went that way. Perfect. Oh, shoot. This guy saw me now. Alright, well... I guess it's time, then. Let's go. Let's fight this boss. Here. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. One, two, three. Alright, I do... that's not it. I do remember there being another face.
It's you.
Okay, so who is this guy?
The man with the guardian spirit.
The Sith Lord.
If I die, the secret of the stones dies with me.
Let me show you what these stones can do.
Secret of the Emerita stones, I guess. Okay.
It's time for your execution.
Oh shoot. Alright. Okay. A big slam. 2. 1, 2. 1. Oh. Whoa! Yeah, I was greedy. I admit it. I admit it. Okay. Okay, that's a 2. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you do have iframes. Iframes are my friend in Souls games. Oh, that wasn't bad. Living weapon when I'm right away. Oh gosh. I couldn't fully read that. I was too afraid that like if I didn't do it like right away, it was gonna like he was gonna stand back up and I would have to fight him again. All right. Wait. Stole my guardian spirit. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I just got shot. Death is entry to life. Who said that though? Was it a piece of my guardian spirit still with me? Oh,
The journey was not an enjoyable one.
are we back in time now?
During 2 years' voyage, the Helloff was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Blythe boatshap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained.
Okay. So we set sail from London, I guess?
An ironic twist. For what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
Alright, here we go. Intro complete. Before I begin my preparations for landfall, I leaf once more through that curious book I had chanced upon. Recorded inside are the memoirs of a sailor who had once paid a visit to the land of Zipangu. So is that where we're going? Zipangu? Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of this ship when its author clearly belonged to the crew of a different boat is beyond me, but here I am, poring over its pages all the same, and not for the first time this voyage, I may add. What fascinated me above all else were the memoirs' many accounts of Zipangu's diverse armor and weaponry. Okay. Ooh, here we go. A single-handed sword, primarily a slashing weapon with a wide range. Heart +1. Heart. Interesting. I vaguely remember in the first episode me reading briefly, heart, strength and skill, I think. Something. So it's a trait. Okay. It can also be used for thrusts and has a long reach. It's a well-balanced weapon that's easy to use. Okay, easy to use. I'm happy with that. A pair of swords, one held in each hand. Skill +1. Skill is not something I have with this game yet, so I don't know about that. Single blow from either blade lacks power, but they enable rapid consecutive attacks when used together. They make it an excellent choice of weapon when surrounded by numerous assailants. Interesting. Spear. Okay, a long-handled weapon tipped with a blade. Body +1. Okay, its superior reach enables rangy, sweepy attacks. That's good. However, it will ricochet wildly if struck against a wall, making it a poor weapon for enclosed spaces. Unless you press triangle. Triangle is just the pokey moveset. The axe, yes, we've seen the axe, +1 stamina. Which is nice, having extra stamina. Actually, no, the stamina in this game is equipment load. Not the Kai is the stamina, quote unquote, that I'm thinking of. A weapon with a thick, heavy blade at one end. Its weight makes it a slow weapon to swing, but also gives it considerable power. Enemies finds it difficult to deflect. Ooh, very interesting. A weapon that combines a sickle and weighted chain. Mastery of this unusual weapon requires a deep understanding of many special techniques. Deep understanding, which I do not have. The sickle allows for quick strikes in close range, and the chain and weight can be thrown to add range to the weapon's offensive repertoire. I'm thinking going with the sword, just because it's easy to use, and it's my first playthrough. I know, boring, but, you know, it just feels the safest for me. The sailor from the memoir seems to have spent quite some time in Zipangu, and succeeded in keeping the company of samurai. He writes in detail of establishments of Zampangu called dojo. Where people, including samurai, congregate for instruction in the martial disciplines. Just reading the sailors' vivid accounts, I feel as though I am there in the flesh, watching these warriors as they train. Interesting. The samurai is master of many armaments and trains for combat in every imaginable scenario. If I were to use another weapon, which one would I choose? I think I'm going to go with the spear. I feel like it's a good combination, the sword and then going with the spear. Like a spear is kind of like a, wide kind of range. Can kind of do little sweepy attacks for multiple enemies, I think I'll choose the spear. And I remember that cool scene from Last Samurai where Tom Cruise is using the spear against those multiple guys, and that was cool. The memoir also asserts that the samurai are knowledgeable in the martial arts. First, they know which fighting stance to use in each situation, high, mid, or low. Oh, fighting stances. Okay. Second, after each attack, first they know which fighting stance to use in each situation. Wow, okay, high, mid, or low. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for the next strike by focusing their kai, or inner energy. Third, once their kai is readied, the samurai can use purification techniques to rid their surroundings of malevolence. Purification techniques. Interesting. I know not how to explain it, but I feel as though I have some innate ability to grasp all these concepts, and I've experimented many times with each technique. Well, I haven't. The memoirs state that Zampangu is home to 8 million gods and other deities. Exactly how this figure was derived, I can only imagine, but as I cast my gaze to the shore, I am struck by the sensation that some mystical power has been keeping watch over me. It is an energy that reminds me of Saurus, maybe. Not sure. I pulled out the memoir once more and survey each page until I arrive at the guardian spirit that best matches the force I'm sensing. I'm already replacing my guardian spirit that I lost? Oh, wait. No, wait. If I'm going back in time, maybe I'm like... I don't know. If I'm going back... Because this is like the beginning of my journey now. I'm seeing. Like I'm on the ship. So I had to choose a guardian spirit. Kato, strength +1. A wolf and guardian spirit of the fire elemental. Strengthens the attacking power of those in its protection. Spirit, a shark and guardian spirit of the water elemental. Amplifies the ability of those in its protections to sense enemies. Skill, a hawk and a guardian spirit of the wind elemental. Increases the evasive abilities of those in its protection. Evasive abilities, protection. Water until spirit +1, skill +1, strength. I feel like I'm just, since the strength I feel like is the generic, just get from some extra attack power in there. Alright, close the memoir. I got my sword, weapon 1, 2, spear. Kato is my guardian spirit. Sounds good to me. How are we on time here? 24 minutes. Alright, we're good to go. Let us begin. Press OK, or begin the tutorial session. Should I do the tutorial? It wasn't like what I just did, the tutorial. I'm new to this, so I'll do the tutorial. I won't skip it. Alright. This dojo is a training ground for samurai. It is filled with the blood, sweat, and tears of the uncounted warriors who polish their techniques within its walls. These long traditions and secrets are handed down from generation to generation of samurai. Okay. Very cool. I like this. Alright. Wooden sword. Yes. Let's equip my weapon here. I want the lore on the wooden sword. A sturdy oaken practice sword, so hard that it won't break no matter how furiously it connects with an opponent. Nice. In fact, deaths from hits during training are not uncommon. Wow, seriously? Okay. Quick attack, strong attack. Okay, so we know this. Quick attack is fast and doesn't consume much Kai, but only causes light damage. Strong attack is powerful, consumes more Kai and lowers your guard. If your Kai reaches 0, you will not be able to attack until it recovers. Yes. I don't, even though they taught me this in the previous area, I don't mind going over it again, because some of these things I might miss. You know, there's a lot in these games, and I'm sure I'll miss something. Okay. Oh, shoot. Don't sneak up on me like that. Let me read. Lock on, switch target, yes. When you lock onto an enemy, your camera stays focused on the target. It also displays the target's health and Kai. Yes, we know that already. Yes, lock on, yes. Stabby, stabby, stabby. I like the stabby move. Going to the bridge. Moving on up. Here we go. What else you got? Yes, we know this as well. The dodge and the... Yep. I'm sure it wants me to dodge as well. Yep. Oh yeah, see that? Next tutorial. So far, everything we've learned already. This, however, is new. High stance. Okay, please don't do that. I don't need you to move the text for me. I need to take my time in digesting it. Switch stance. High stance, R1 plus triangle. Mid stance, R1 plus square. Low stance, R1 plus X. High stance emphasizes attack power, allows for powerful techniques. Mid stance, good for defense, has a wide range of techniques, and is easy to use. Low stance, good for dodging. It doesn't consume much Kai, and is also maintains your guard as you move. Wait, maintains your guard as you move. Interesting. So what does that mean? Like, while I'm blocking, if I'm in low stance, it will continue to block even while I'm... maybe. Alright. High attack power, high. Defense is mid. Easy to use. Low stance, dodging. And doesn't consume much Kai. Alright, well... leave me alone, Okay, R was triangle. Okay. This one's high attack power. That guy died in 2 hits. Next tutorial. Is there a jump in this game? Is it like Sekiro where... No, it doesn't seem that way. Low stance. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Like, he switches his, like, where he is. Cool. And that took 4 hits instead of 2. Ooh, the low stance, though. No stabby. 3, like, successive attacks. That's cool. Ooh, and the high stance only has 1 in its combo. For the triangle. What the heck did I just do? Alright. I like that, that's cool. I like that, I like that. Alright. Where are we off to next? I got the mid stance now, right? This is fun. I like it. Okay, okay. Mid stance. All right. Let's see what this got. 1, 2, 3, 4 combo. That's cool. What was the combo for this one? It's very vertical. Very vertical strikes on the high damage one. And slow. Mid is like horizontal. With a little stabby at the end. And this one is like in between. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My goodness, does it ever end? Oh, let me just go to full stamina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can just do it until forever. Cool. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing there. Something keeps happening. I keep lighting up. Okay, my mid stance. Maybe I was using mid stance this whole time, like, and I didn't realize it because I have my stabby back as my triangle move. I mean, maybe. I like these. Stabby. Well, I like the combo of the low stance triangle. That's cool. R1 while blue lights gather around you after an attack. While blue lights are gathering around me? A Kai pulse recovers your Kai. The amount varies based on your timing. The maximum amount is determined by your Kai gauge. Wait, what? I'm pressing R1 again after my attacks. Kai pulse recovers my Kai. The amount varies on your timing. So I get my stamina back quicker. Whoa. Interesting. I'm looking at my Kai meter. I wanted to say stamina meter, but in this game it's not really called stamina. Okay, so like I'm looking at that meter and like a white little thing comes up. So I'm guessing if I time it right, the white meter goes up and I press that, but if I'm too late, then it just goes up at its normal pace. Alright, that's cool. It's like a way to keep your stamina up. Alright, Yokai Realm. Okay, here we go. Getting overloaded now with information. The Yokai Realm, another world born from the Yokai. Okay, another world born from the Yokai? When you are in the Yokai Realm, your Kai recovery speed is greatly reduced. Interesting. Conversely, the powers of the Yokai themselves are enhanced there. The powers of the Yokai. Purify. Recovers the maximum amount of Kai from a successful Kai pulse in the Yokai Realm. So when that white meter is all the way at the top and I press R1, I guess, at the right time, is Purify. It also cleanses the defilement of the Yokai Realm from your person, restoring you to normal. Restoring me to normal? What happens to me then? If I have to restore myself to normal, is something happening to me? Oh, I see my when I go into that little circular shift that he makes, my stamina turns orange. But if I use the pulse, I dispel it. Can I not kill them unless I use the purify? Or can I still kill them? Like, I'm confused. Alright, well, I'm not going to use the pulse at first. What happens? Okay. So wait, is this because it's a tutorial, or is this what's going to happen normally? If I kill him and don't use my pulse, will does this thing fade away? Will he resurrect if I don't use the Kai pulse? So let's see. Activates when you successfully execute Kai pulse to regain maximum Kai. Did I not time it right? He's still rezzing, so it makes me think. Oh, I really have to wait. I really have to wait. I have to, like, wait a little bit. I'm afraid of, like, you know, not timing it right. Okay. Oh, I got the battle axe now. Alright, wooden axe. Okay. Sturdy oaken practice axe so hard that it won't break no matter how furiously it connects with an opponent. In fact, yes, okay, we already got that from the other one. Okay. Okay, yes. Switch that. I got that one, I remember. That's the one I do remember. Oh, this is also very new. Okay. We haven't used a ranged weapon yet. Alright. I hate it when it scrolls on its own. Please stop doing that. I like to take my time and look. Okay. Press R2 while holding L2. Shoot. Okay. Switch arrow type. Square for normal. Triangle for special. R3 to zoom. For your range weapon, L2, press R to shoot. Use R to move the reticle. Switch between types, square and triangles. Alright, I'm gonna have to let it scroll again because it's going too fast for me. Alright, so I have different ammo types, square and triangle. R3 to zoom. Ready? Okay, got that. Some enemies have a weak spot. Landing a hit on their weak spot will deal greater damage and break their stance. Ooh, break my stance. The middle of the reticle will turn red when pointed at an enemy's weak spot, and the rest of the reticle will turn red the closer you are to an enemy. Okay, wait. So, obviously anyone would think to aim to the head, but if there's specific weak spots on an enemy, like that may not necessarily be at the head. Some enemies have a weak spot. Letting a hit on their weak spot will deal greater damage and break their stance. The middle of the reticle will turn red. You point at an enemy's weak spot. The rest of the reticle will turn red when you're closer to an enemy. Okay, alright, let's just grab everything here. I just grabbed a lot of things. Okay, longbow or matchlock. Interesting. Longbow made from triple layers of bamboo and wood, bound and fixed with a gelatin adhesive. Okay. A matchlock made of Tanegashima Island. Made on Tanegashima Island. Famed as the site where European firearms were introduced to Japan. Tanegashima's name became synonymous with matchlock rifles. Okay. Interesting. Alright, cool. Well, let's get the longbow here, and then the... Got that. Alright, cool. Hold L2. Switch ammo. I got more of these. And zoom. Alright, so the middle reticle turns red when I'm on the thing. Okay. So is there any other weak spots? Is it only the head that is the weak spot? Yeah, seems that. Okay. Small spirit stone. Small spirit stone. Okay, what's this? Okay, we already read this. Just read, like, see if there's any extra details in this menu. Kai Pulse replenishes your Kai. The maximum possible Kai which can be gained is shown in the Kai gauge. But how much Kai is replenished depends on your timing. Don't lose focus when you finish a move. If you stay on your toes and quickly ready yourself for the next strike, your Kai will be replenished. Master the Kai Pulse, for it is a vital part of the flow of battle. Okay, that's like very new. That's something like Dark Souls never had, or any of the FromSoft games. Special area created by yokai enemies. Within the yokai, humans regenerate Kai at a similar sort of place. Yes. The effects of this special area serve to strengthen any yokai within. Shadowway place born of unnatural creatures. This is the yokai realm. Any human entering the yokai realm will lose his Kai and quickly fall into a dilemma from which there is no easy escape. Interesting. Shooting. Yes. Alright. Alright, this is new as well. This is something I did on that boss at the prison. Living weapon. But the tutorial has not come to this yet. So I'll just read this now, and then maybe the tutorial will finish. When the Guardian Spirit Amrita gauge is full, press circle and triangle. Guardian Spirit skill. While a living weapon is active, press circle and triangle. While a living weapon is active. Alright, so living weapon. When the spirit gauge is full, I press circle and triangle. Now, when I have the living weapon active, I can use Guardian Spirit skill with the same combo, circle and triangle. Okay. Triggering a living weapon changes the health gauge and Kai gauge into the living weapon gauge. Okay. As long as the living weapon gauge is active, you are impervious to damage, and your close combat attacks inflict more damage. The living weapon gauge decreases over time, and when enemy attack lands, okay. Once the gauge is fully depleted, its effects wear off. While a living weapon is active, press circle and triangle will perform your Guardian Spirit's unique skill. Living weapons release the energy stored by the Spirit Stones. Spirit Stones. Drawing forth the spirits that dwell within them. For a time, these spirits will make the weapon's attack far stronger than normal. Okay. Alright, this is a lot of information. What am I doing now? Item shortcut, yes. Okay. Oh, I have to put the thing in, I forgot. Okay. A fragment of high-density Amrita that glows with a faint golden light as though it contains a firefly. Use it to receive 100. Oh, so it is like souls. I just didn't receive any in the prison area. I was a little confused because I was like, oh, Amrita is like souls. But I wasn't receiving any from killing enemies at the prison, so I was like, maybe not, but I guess it is. High density that glows within... Fragment of high density that glows within a faint golden light as though it contains a firefly. 100. Okay, cool. A splinter of a sacred tree. Used as a holy vessel in religious rituals. Splinter of a sacred tree. Used as a holy vessel in religious rituals. Uses up all of your Amrita, but allows you to quit a mission and return. Oh, okay. So this is like that item in Souls games. That's like, oh, sacrifice your souls and go back to the checkpoint. I've never actually really used that item. I never really found the purpose of it. But, you know, maybe people have used it and found purposes that I've not found. But anyway, let's put the small spirit stone there and use it. Alright. Cool. Very cool. Should I use all of them? I'll keep some. Alright, here we go. Here it is. Living weapons. When the Guardian Spirit Amrita gauge is full, press circle and triangle. Yes. Guardian Spirit while living weapons after circle triangle. Yes, we already read this. We already read this. Okay, cool. let's try it out. Wait, I still have the... So... Okay, I don't really know what that ability did, but it flung something at someone. Go forward. Alright, is that it? Are we done? This will end the tutorial mission. Proceed? I'm at 46 minutes. I feel that's a perfect place to stop. So, you know what? I will go to the next section, and then we will stop there.